Right, we're back again. We had a little bit of a break. It's very emotional for Patrick, this story. It's about the dog that he bred.
So I was talking about Bella, three-quarter deering, and went Radio Cornwall. They'd done an interview on us, and she broke the Lurcher record. She did, which was 11'3". No, 11'3" and 3/4, wasn't it? 11 and 3/4. So she broke that record by 11.5 foot. So I knew I had a puppy home what could beat that. This dog here. Alright. Turned around, he's called Stag, that dog. That's a painting here. That one's Bella, and that's the Guinness Book of Records when he broke it. And anyway, we went to a show up in Lyme Regis years ago, and we had to have all the officials there because the record was in France. It was held by an Alsatian in France, which was 12 foot. So we turned around, we went up Lyme Regis, took our own high jump up again. Stag done the British Lurcher Obedience Championship through the day. That was a Saturday, all day he was. And then he broke the record on the Sunday. So five events it was. He'd done the lot: obedience, speed jump, high jump, straight racing, and simulated coursing. And £100 first prize, a mat, meat, a watch I had, and a 3-tier trophy, which my boy got now. And anyway, turned around and had all the officials there. The crowd was thousands up there. It was about 4 deep around the crowd in the main arena it was. And he turned around, jumped 12 foot 2.5, smooth wall. The following year, I went up there and he'd done this rib wall, which was, the record was only 11 foot. And he broke that again and he jumped 13 foot on the rib wall. Had all the officials there, measured it up for us, TV cameras, everything. Science. And then turned around and he had 2 world records. And he won in 3-year-old. He's 18 months old he was. That was in 1993. And that was some achievement. But yeah, that put us on the map, didn't it? So we went from there then, judging Tratworth I was, judging the big shows and all that lot. And this one here is a painting done by Mr. Medlin down Falmouth. And that there was Stag. And the Guinness Book of Records is over there. Cherish all that. Got his original collar up around the wall and his muzzle. We'll never get rid of it. But then I had somebody was jealous, like I had jealous people. He never got beaten in a race either. He was a true champion, that dog. He won Chatsworth twice. And then I had jealousy people, and then I had him poisoned. So I had the TV cameras here, BBC. I got him buried in the corner over there. I had a plaque done for him. The missus did. She had a plaque done for him. And he's buried over there. And then I knew it was, and they said, who was it? I said, no, leave it. Well, that man ended up dying, and I still won't mention his name today. And I carried him to his grave. Tell a lie. The man who poisoned I carried to his grave, and the man who paid that bloke to have him put down, that's the man who died too. 2 of them's dead. But messed me up for about 6 months. And yeah, that's that. I got a lot more to say about the dogs, but that's a little bit I'd like to share with everybody.
That's part of what we're trying to achieve by these interviews and YouTube channels, is because as well as what Patrick has done with dogs and horses over the years, I know he's been an amazing man to keep records of stuff. Anybody want to know what happened, ask Pat. He got records written down in his book, photographs, videos, he got it. So what we're trying to do now is create something that we can put on these channels that will remain there forever. And not only is he a dog man, which we'll go on to later on, he's a horseman, he's a fantastic blacksmith, he can shoe horses. I call him the medicine man. He does all sorts. He's a teeth puller in humans and animals, all sorts. But we will go on to that as time goes on. But if you finish with the dogs for a minute, Pat,
Yeah.
We'll cut it there for a minute for the chapter one.
I'd just like to say one more thing.
Yeah, of course, carry on.
With these dogs, we had dogs up in Lanner back in my younger days, had mange, had this, had that. We never ever wormed a dog up there. Never. Didn't know what worming was. But I'd just like to say, there's a lot of things I want to know about dogs and nobody could tell me. Some things they could, some things they couldn't. And that used to do my head in. So I used to do a research or find out different things myself. And that's how it turned out like I am with dogs. Because people what can't tell me is like vomiting the dog out to clean all his intestines out. Because we had a dog here, you give him worming, he still never had no shine on his coat, no glassiness in his eye, teeth dirty. I know that's you can give him bones and different things for that to make him clean. But what I'm trying to get at is nobody could tell you how to do something to a dog. So I vomit a dog out and you would find out the worms in his intestines. So I wouldn't have got that out with a worming tablet. Another thing, I used to flush your kidneys. There's another little thing I used to do for that. An old ground man told me that. And he had a ground where he couldn't breathe off. And he said, I flush your kidneys out because her urine was like orange squash. And when you flush your kidneys out, it's clear as a bell. Some ulcers, we do it with ulcers. Flush your kidneys out. Some people, I told a few people this, and they know exactly what I'm talking about when I mention this. And her back's sore. He said, the back's out there. I said, no back's out, the kidneys are sore. So we flush your kidneys out, and that horse would go like a trooper. Nothing matter his back. It was his kidneys all the way along. So little tips like that, and nobody could tell me, but I picked it up over the years. And always listen to your elders. These young ones haven't got a clue. But if you want to learn, and you listen to your elders, you can learn. But there's a lot of little gimmicks I know on the way, but I'll be doing that, putting that in my book. So
yeah, that's good.
that.
That's good, Pat. But it's nice to know that, like for me, you know, I'm not really a dog man. I often ring you and say, Pat, so and so and so and so. You say so and so, bang. So, and the groups, the WhatsApp groups, and the people that come to you and ask you things because you've dedicated your life to that subject, haven't you?
Yeah.
In truthfulness.
Yeah, yeah. I've marked down every rabbit I've caught. I've got a book up there, going way back to I was about 8-year-old. And my brother Joe was out, because back then it was 6-volt lamps. No 12 volts today.
No.
And no little small battery, lithium batteries or nothing like that. It was car batteries. And over Crofty Mine, over Camborne there, you used to have dinner bags. They was called the dinner bags over there.
Yeah.
And we used to carry the battery in a plastic bag in the dinner bag. And we used to arc the lamp, the wire on the side of the lamp. My brother Joe and me used to go out with a lamp and shine around the fields, catch the rabbits. And one night there, we see somebody crouched down like that, and we shit ourselves. We ran home. It was my father keeping an eye on us.
Yeah.
He knew we went out through the caravan window.
Yeah.
And we come home, we heard a bang to the side of the caravan, fighting us to death. So I was 8, my brother was 7, my brother Joe. Yeah, things like that.
But I can remember Joseph had to be looked after, didn't he, Pat?
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. He was the baby, spoiled.
You couldn't lay a finger on him.
No.
No.
But me, the old bit of father's boy 10 number 6 or 10 number 10
Yeah.
for Christmas wouldn't give we a fag,
No.
but he used to tease us then, say,
No.
please let me have a fag.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, good old days.
Yeah.
People say bad days, but it was good old days.
It was good old days.
But
And people, a lot of people now, Pat, that we knew were gone on.
yeah, go on. Yeah.
But
I used to be an old man up Lanner Hill, lived down the bottom hill, you know him. Old man Kenny Hicks, old man. And I was going in to start his engine for him for electric, Start-O-Matic. And he told me a lot about Lambert, he did. And my old man years ago used to take his dog of a night and go out around Ian Warren Martin, motorbike and sidecar,
yeah.
and pinch the dog really, lamp to death that night, come home of a morning, drop the dog off and got a load of rabbits. He used to take up to Billy Blyther, the taxi man,
Yeah.
up Tobalana Hill.
Yeah.
Billy used to send him to Plymouth on the train.
Yeah.
And old man said, I had 81 last night, Billy, over that. He said, Lionel Butler beat you, boy. He said, what do you mean? He said he had over 100. That's one night.
Yeah.
That's when the Blackouts was on.
But I
Two
was speaking to a friend of ours who just recently passed, Darcy, and he was telling me that at that time, they rabbits was going to London to be et, you know,
Yeah,
Patrick,
yeah.
because there was a shortage of food,
Yeah.
and that's where in Redruth Station there they was loading them on the train.
And the rabbits was nothing. It was 50 pence for years. And, you know, it's hard going.
Yeah.
I remember a time, and this is true, I was with my missus, I've been with her 40 odd year, and we never had a pot pissing. And I had a little bitch called Fly. And we never had no money for the food, put on the food next day. And I went out lambing that night, I had 20 rabbits, I did. And I sold they to the butcher for 50 pence each. Get Kathy the tenner.
Yeah.
She went down, right along.
That's right.
Put
Yeah.
food on the table.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
And if that wasn't hard, what wouldn't, Clark?
Oh yeah.
We wouldn't go to our parents for lend a shilling.
No.
We tried to do it ourselves.
Yeah.
But we, it was so hard up Lanark here once at one stage, the curtains used to stick to the windows with the frost. That's true. And we bung in the gas bottle, that up, because that was frozen, and the churns of water. We bung in a churn of water for a bit of tea next morning.
Yeah.
It was freezing. So we're
So
the
you
fire.
stayed on when your mummy and daddy went.
21 years up there. They
Yeah.
all went. My mother went in the house.
Yeah.
My father stayed up there for a while. He caught pneumonia and all up there, and he ended up going to live with my mother.
Yeah.
And I stayed up there. And when I first went in the house was upstairs.
3 kids
And-
was born up there, weren't they?
Yeah, 3 kids was born up Lanark.
Right.
My oldest daughter Ellen Ann, Louise, my middle daughter, my baby was Pat. And I said to Kathy, my missus, what's that noise? I couldn't sleep. I had to sleep with the window open, didn't I? And it was just the house calling down. She didn't realise none of it.
Right.
And I couldn't hear my kids breathing. Because when you're in the trailer, you like to hear your kids around you breathing, you hear a dog outside, you hear
Yeah.
anybody come. And it took me 3 or 4 years to get used to that, didn't it?
I think it's fair to say, Patrick, whatever you've inspired yourself to do, you've really stuck at it and researched the knowledge to be the best you can.
I don't like going in and buy something cheap.
No.
Because if it breaks, that used to eat me up and I go mad then, break everything up.
Yeah.
And if it's like if I take to a top mechanic a car and they haven't repaired it right, I just go off my head then.
Right.
But like I go with my dogs or train your dogs, I like to do everything right.
Yeah.
I can't stick half measures.
No. And that's true of you.
If you can't do a job right, don't do it at
No.
all.
No.
But we used to have collars and all made for our dogs.
Right.
Army Saddler.
Right.
And they used to cost us a fair bit, didn't they? But I wanted the best.
Yeah.
For, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at one stage there, down here I'm talking about, you could go a show and there wouldn't many dogs what wouldn't come from this camp here.
Yeah.
We bred the lot, didn't us?
Yeah.
Whippet Grounds. I remember up Chatsworth one year, I won the straight racing up there. And we met, said, what do you think of that, Pat? I said, they're good dogs. I said, but I'll breed a dog to beat the unders.
Right.
Went up there the following year with the pups we already had. 4, she had 10. I put down 6 and kept 4. My brother Joe had one. He had a bitch called Leading Lady under 23, smooth coat. I bred her to me bitch, that deer-hound bitch there, she.
Right.
She was deer-hound to a whippet ground up in Birmingham, Willay, dog called Willay. And I won the straight race on both days.
Right.
I won the championship puppy. And my brother Joe, with her sister, 64 dog stake simulated coursing, he won it.
So
That same litter.
So all your breed that day won the lot, really?
Yeah, well, all our club,
Yeah.
apart from 2 trophies in Chatsworth, national event in the country.
Yeah,
We never won 2 trophies. But the rest of it we won.
that's, a
That's
good,
some achievement.
that is a good achievement. Yeah.
But I could go on and on and on, but we wouldn't have enough time in a day to go on with these dogs. But I'll just tell you the important bits.
That's good. But what to just to move on and maybe wrap up this interview for this time. The point I'm trying to make is that Patrick has done so much. I've already said about his record keeping and what he keeps. He's such an interesting man. A man that I hold in very high regard, and a lot of other people do. So there's so much to talk about him for his, like I said, blacksmithing, his ailments. He does it all because he's dedicated. So if we wrap this one up for now,
Thank you very much.
and go on to chapter 2
Yeah,
next time.
as a one.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you, Pat.
problem.
Thank you.